It's begun. Check out the headline. Today is the day that some of the 120 victims have come forward and filed their lawsuits. One of the first filings is a woman who says she was 19 years old and a freshman in college in 2004. She was from Tennessee, but she was living in New York, going to school, and she says that she met Diddy and he invited her to a photo shoot, which was in a building across the street from her university campus. She was extremely excited for this invite, and of course she went. She brought a friend of hers and they went to the photo shoot. They were then invited to an after party in the Manhattan area that was going to be at a Marriott hotel. She says they were brought to the party by someone in Diddy's entourage, and once they got there, they tried to mingle and talk with other people. She said that didn't last long, and they were immediately brought into another area where they asked what was going on, and Diddy's response was, "You know why you're here." The filing says that they were locked in a room with Diddy and he was trying to get them to drink and do cocaine. Neither girl wanted to, and they said he became more and more aggressive and was touching them without their permission. The woman said that things got really scary. Diddy was trying to force her friend to go down on him and was threatening to kill them both if she didn't. She says that her friend did do this and she was begging Diddy to let them leave and he would not agree. Eventually, she thinks because of her screams, a bodyguard came into the room. Her friend ran out and she was able to distract the situation by talking to the bodyguard, and she got out as well. There were also several men that filed their lawsuits today. Out of the 6 filings today, 4 of them were actually male accusers. In one suit, a man says that he was working for Echo Clothing back in 2008, and this is when Diddy was trying to come up with his own clothing line. He says that he ran into Diddy and 3 bodyguards in a stockroom at Macy's, and they actually pistol whipped him in the back of the head. He says he fell down, and when he was on his hands and knees, Diddy told him to suck it and forced him to do so. In another suit, a man claims that he was hired to work security for one of Diddy's white parties. He said once he was there, he was given a drink that was laced with something, and he claims that Diddy forced him into a van, overpowered him, and assaulted him. Now, the gory details were in this as well. You can pause to read some of them here. Another man says he was at one of Diddy's parties in October of 2021. He said he had one drink and became extremely disorientated. He says the next thing he knows, he's in a room with 3 men assaulting him, and he says he visually remembers looking up and seeing a naked Diddy. The 4th man claims that he was only 16 years old when he was at a party with Diddy in the Hamptons. He said that Diddy took him to a private area, told him that he had the right look for the industry, and asked him to drop his pants so he could inspect his genitals. These are just 6 of the lawsuits that have come out from Busby, the new lawyer who's representing 120 victims. We will definitely be having more in the next few days, so make sure you hit follow for more information.
6 lawsuits from over 120 sexual assault allegations against Sean Diddy Combs have been filed. The claims include disturbing accounts from both male and female victims, with accusations dating as far back as 1991. Some of the victims were minors at the time, with the youngest reportedly being 9 years old. The cases have been described as involving extreme exploitation at private events. Diddy's legal team has denied all allegations, labeling them as defamatory and without merit.